Australia crushed New Zealand in commanding T20 victory. Australia delivered a powerful and disciplined performance to defeat New Zealand by 6 wickets in the opening match of their T20 series. From the first over to the final run, Australia controlled the game and made it clear they came prepared, confident, and hungry for victory. Early momentum. New Zealand bat first. New Zealand won the toss and chose to bat, hoping to set a strong total on a good batting pitch. However, things didn't begin as they planned. Finn Allen fell early trying to go big. Devon Conway looked composed but struggled to rotate the strike. Kane Williamson, returning after a break, tried to rebuild the innings with calm strokes, but the Australian bowlers didn't give any breathing space. Australia's pace attack, led by Pat Cummins, Josh Hazlewood, and Mitchell Starc, kept the pressure high. Every over felt like a challenge for the New Zealand batters. Middle order stumbles. New Zealand's middle order couldn't provide the spark they needed. Daryl Mitchell played a few aggressive shots, but got out before converting his start. Glenn Phillips tried to lift the pace, but was dismissed while attempting a risky lofted stroke. Mark Chapman struggled against spin. Australia's bowlers mixed their pace cleverly. Slow bouncers, cutters, and yorkers made run scoring difficult. The fielders backed them up with sharp stops and clean catches. Late push falls short. In the final overs, New Zealand aimed to push the total past 165. James Neesham and Mitchell Santner hit a few boundaries, but regular wickets made acceleration difficult. When the 20 overs ended, New Zealand reached a below-par total of around 150 to 155, which looked chaseable given the conditions. The Australian players walked off confidently, knowing the first half had gone in their favour. Australia's response: aggressive and calculated. Australia opened the chase with David Warner and Travis Head, a pair known for early aggression. They wasted no time. Warner hit boundaries through the covers. Head targeted anything short or wide. Their attacking start put New Zealand on the back foot immediately. The bowlers struggled to find consistent lengths, and pressure built quickly on the fielding side. Warner, who looked set for a big score, was dismissed after a quick 30+. But his innings already set the tone. Marsh and Head continue the charge. Captain Mitchell Marsh joined Travis Head and continued the momentum. Their partnership kept the scoreboard ticking through controlled aggression and smart rotation of strike. Head brought up a solid 40 before getting caught in the deep trying to accelerate even further. By that time, Australia needed less than half the target with plenty of overs and wickets in hand. Maxwell finishes in style. Once Glenn Maxwell arrived, the atmosphere changed again. He walked in with freedom, playing reverse hits, slogs, and clever nudges. His knock made sure that New Zealand never had a window to sneak back into the game. Marsh and Maxwell together made the target look easy. Australia chased down the total with about 3 to 4 overs left and 6 wickets intact, showing confidence and composure. Bowlers set up the win. Australia's bowlers deserve major credit. Hazlewood was miserly with his line and length. Cummins took key wickets and kept the batters guessing. Starc delivered his trademark swinging yorkers. Adam Zampa and Ashton Agar used spin cleverly to slow down the middle overs. Their combined effort meant New Zealand never got momentum. Fielding excellence. Catches were taken cleanly, and run-saving dives in the circle and boundary added pressure. In modern T20 cricket, fielding often makes the difference, and today, Australia was far sharper than New Zealand. New Zealand's struggles. New Zealand couldn't stitch together meaningful partnerships. Losing wickets at regular intervals forced them to play cautiously, which later reduced their ability to accelerate. Bowlers like Tim Southee and Trent Boult tried their best, but the total was simply too low to defend against a strong batting side. Their body language in the field showed frustration, especially after early boundaries in the chase. Turning points of the match. Here are the key moments that shaped the result. 1. Early wicket of Finn Allen destabilized New Zealand. 2. Mitchell Starc's breakthrough in the power play halted scoring. 3. Hazlewood's spell dried up runs in the middle overs. 4. Warner and Head's fast start made the chase comfortable. 5. Maxwell's finishing shots sealed the game with flair. What this win means for Australia. Strong start to the T20 series. Confident approach with both bat and ball. Depth in batting and sharp bowling combinations on display. Gives them the advantage heading into the next match. Captain Mitchell Marsh praised his side for being clinical and calm in pressure moments. Concerns for New Zealand. Batting lacked firepower after losing early wickets. Bowlers struggled with line and length. Fielding errors gave away free runs. They must revisit strategy and team balance for the next match. Coach Gary Stead noted the need for greater intent and execution from his players. Fans' reaction. Social media was buzzing. Australian fans celebrated Maxwell's strokes and Head's aggression. New Zealand supporters called the performance flat and below expectations. Many praised the Australian bowlers, especially Starc and Hazlewood, for showing top-class control. What's next? Both teams will now prepare for the second T20 of the series. New Zealand must regroup quickly to avoid falling behind 2-0, while Australia will aim to maintain their dominance and wrap up the series early. If New Zealand want a comeback, they need stronger starts with the bat and tighter power play bowling.